Assalamu alaikum and hello, welcome to the first lesson of the course Basic Arabic Grammar Part A. We're going to be looking at in this lesson definite and indefinite nouns, the nominal sentence, singular detached pronouns, and finally how to use and. An indefinite noun in English is basically one which has the letter a in front of it, for example, a boy or a book or a chair. And a definite noun, conversely, has the in front of it. Okay, so the boy and the book and the chair. Now in Arabic, we don't have a word for a. So when we want to translate an indefinite English noun, such as a boy or a chair, into Arabic, the way it's done is that we put tanween at the end of the word. And that tanween at the end of the word, that's the indicator that this noun is indefinite. Okay? And we'll come to examples of that. When we want to make a noun definite, conversely, in English, remember we said the boy and the chair. In Arabic, we use the word al. We put al in front of the noun, and we have to get rid of the tanween, because remember, the tanween was there to indicate that the noun was indefinite. So we can't use al and tanween together, because that would be like saying the a boy. Let's look at some examples of that. So here I have three nouns. I have waladun, which means a boy. There's my tanween at the end of the noun. And where I have a tanween, I'm saying a. So waladun literally means a boy. Kitabun, again, there's my tanween. So a book. And rajulun, again, the tanween indicates that this is an indefinite noun. Okay, a man. So how would I make these nouns definite? How would I say the boy rather than a boy? Well, what I would do is I would attach al to the front of it. So there's my al, in the vowels. Al, wala, and then the tanween has to go. And it's just replaced by a single vowel, a non-tanween vowel ending. So the dun becomes du. Al-waladu, and there we have it. The boy rather than a boy. Similarly over here, kitabun becomes al-kitabu. Alright? And rajulun, we again attach the al. There we go. Now this time remember, we have a word which begins with a sun letter. And these were covered in the course Reading and Writing the Arabic Script. So what we have to do, therefore, is go straight from this connecting hamza. We omit the lam, which is elided into the ra, and so we go straight from this connecting hamza into the ra, and that's shown with a shadda of the ra, and we had a fatha on the ra, so that just sits above the shadda now, and we get ar-raju lu, the man. Alright, that's all there is to it. Okay, without the al and without the al and with the tanween, we have an indefinite. We get rid of the tanween, we put an al in, and that makes it definite. It's very important not to combine the al and the tanween. It doesn't happen in Arabic. The most basic sentence in Arabic is called the nominal sentence, and this is just of the form X is Y, okay, or something is something. For example, the man is tall, or the boy is short. That's called the nominal sentence. It's the most simple sentence you can have in Arabic. Now there are two elements in this sentence. There's the X bit and the Y bit, right? The man is tall, the boy is short. Now this X bit, this first part of the nominal sentence, we call the subject, and in Arabic it's called the mubtada, and it's usually definite. Excuse me, we usually use a definite noun for it. The second part, the Y, when we say the man is tall, the boy is short, that's called the predicate, okay, or in Arabic it's called the khabar, and it's usually indefinite. It's usually indefinite. Let's look at some examples to clarify that. Okay, alright, here we have a few nominal sentences all pre-prepared. So let's look at this top one here. Al-babu kabirun. Now this is a nominal sentence. This is saying the door is big. There is no word for is in Arabic here. We just go straight from the door and we say big. So it's almost as if there's a hidden is. There's a hidden is. I'm just going to put it in a square, show that's hidden. So the door is big, and you can tell that this is a nominal sentence because you have these two parts to it. You have the first part, which is definite, al-babu, the door, and the second part, which is indefinite, kabirun. You can see that it's indefinite because it has a tanween at the end. Now note the second part here, kabirun, this is an adjective, and usually when we talk about indefinite and definite, in English we're referring to nouns. In Arabic, however, adjectives as well as nouns can be either indefinite or definite. So here we have an indefinite adjective, and this is something we'll come back to in the next lesson when we're looking at adjectival agreement. But the point to recognize at this point is that we have the first part of the nominal sentence, the subject, which is definite, al babu, and the second part, which is the predicate or the khabar, which is indefinite. Al-babu kabirun, the door is big. Alright, let's look at the next example. Ar-rajulu ustadhun, and maybe you can even guess what this means now. So we have the first part, the subject, and the second part, the predicate, and we have a hidden is over here. So the man is a teacher. The man is a teacher or a professor. Again, a definite subject and an indefinite predicate. And that's what indicates that this is a nominal sentence. Again, the final example. Ash-shari'u, again, definite. Tawilun, tawilun. Again, indefinite adjective we're using. Over here in the previous example, we used an indefinite noun as the predicate. Right? But here we're going back to using an indefinite adjective as in the first example. So we have, again, a subject and a predicate, and we have a hidden is. So the street is long. The street is long. And that's all we mean by a nominal sentence. Pronouns are words like I and you and he and she and it. Now we can use these pronouns as subjects in our nominal sentence. Okay, so rather than saying the man is tall, we can say I am tall, or he is tall, or she is tall. And that's just using a pronoun as a subject. It's a regular nominal sentence, but we're replacing the noun with a pronoun. So again, let's look at some examples of that. So here we have our standard nominal sentence. Okay, we had it in the previous section. We have the man, ar-rajulu, we have our hidden is, I'm going to put it in, alright, is a teacher, ustadhun. Okay, so what if I want to say he is a teacher rather than the man is a teacher? Well, I just use the word for he. I'm just going to put it in here. Huwa, and then we have the same as before, ustadhun. Huwa ustadhun, ar-rajulu ustadhun, huwa ustadhun, he is a teacher. Or if you want to say you are a teacher, you are a teacher, so we just use the word for you, which is anta. Put in the dots on the vowels. There we have it, anta, and the same as before, ustadhun. If I want to say I am a teacher, use the word for I, the pronoun for I. And there we have it, ana ustadhun. Important thing to remember about the pronoun for I is that this alif at the end is silent, so it's not pronounced ana, it's pronounced ana. Okay, and these are referred to, the huwa, anta, ana, and the other pronouns which I give in your book, as the detached pronouns. They'll be covered in more detail later, but they're quite important, so we're just giving the singular forms now, and you can find them in your book. The word for and in Arabic is wa. It's just a wa with a fath on it, and it's used in a very intuitive way. It's used in a way which is very similar to the way we use and in Arabic, so we're not going to give a whole lot of explanation, we're just going to demonstrate it. So let's look again at a couple of nominal sentences. So I hope you're used to these by now. We have al-babu, definite noun because of the al and no tanween. Kabirun, an indefinite adjective. You can see the tanween there. So you have definite, indefinite. This must be a nominal sentence. So we have a hidden is there. The door is big. So I have my subject. I have my predicate there. What if I want to give this a second predicate? In other words, what if I want to say the door is big and wide? I'm giving this a second predicate, okay? We just do that in a very, very natural way. We use the word for and, wa, and we just say wide. We just say wide. And there's my word for wide. Wasi'un. Wasi'un. Alright, the door is big and wide. In other words, I've just given my nominal sentence a second predicate. Let's look at this nominal sentence now. Ar-rajulu ustadhun. Again, you can identify immediately that it's a nominal sentence because you have a definite noun here, al, and no tanween, followed by an indefinite noun here, ustadhun, dhun. So I have my subject, and I have my predicate, and I have a hidden is there. Alright, so what if I want to say the man is a teacher and the boy is a student? In other words, I want to add on to this a second nominal sentence over here. The man is a teacher and, so I just say wa, and then I just go into my second nominal sentence. The boy is a student. Wa al waladu. Hope I didn't run out of space. Just about got it. Alright. Wal waladu talibun, and I must have my tanween there. Talibun. Alright. The man is a teacher and the boy is a student. In other words, I just put in my and I go into my second nominal sentence.